Hello everybody, I'm here getting ready to make a recipe. It's called mushroom gravy right here, and this is my my own recipe. This is really good when you want to make something with biscuits, and I already have the biscuits made, so I'm not going to make any more of those. And this is the turkey right here that my husband took the turkey legs and put them in the crock pot, and that's an all-day thing, so I didn't want to have to record that. So this is what we're going to use. First of all, we are going to get the oven or the stove turned on. I use a nice saucepan right here. I'm going to turn this on to medium high. Okay, then we go over here and we add the butter. This should be 4 tablespoons of butter, and I put that in there like this, different places to get it melted. Like that. And when it's melted, it should take only a few minutes to melt it. I'm going to get me a wooden spoon so I can stir. Okay. And the ingredients is 3 large mushrooms, not 3 large mushrooms, see, it's right here. Right here it says 3 medium or large mushrooms, chopped up, and I chopped them up right here. And then it says a, where's that? I put it here somewhere, oh yeah, 1/4 cup of chopped onions, which is right here, they're all chopped up, ready to go. And, this is to make the gravy, so we can't make the gravy until we get this stuff sauteed. So all this has got to be sauteed, and that's what we're doing here. We're getting the butter melted in my saucepan like this. We're going to melt this. All right. So when it starts melting a lot, I'm going to make sure I spread them out just enough and evenly. I cut them. I know it's supposed to be 4 tablespoons, but I cut them as 5. But yeah, I want to melt them pretty fast, so. And then what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and we add the mushroom first, because mushrooms take a little longer to cook than onions. Onions cook a lot faster. And I put all this in here like this. And we'll start getting that cooked up first. Over there I'm making some homemade bread. It's still rising. I'm waiting for that to rise, so that's for something else I'm going to do. Anyway, we're going to let this cook up like this. Geez, I don't want to burn that paper. No, keep the paper away from that. Okay, anyway. So we're going to let that saute a little bit. Okay, hold on. Okay, here I am still sauteing the mushrooms. And it should be cooking up pretty soon. Like this, trying to get them sauteed. Supposed to be kind of like a golden brown. I'll go ahead and add the onions. Like this, trying to get them in there. Because, you know, mushrooms, you know, about the same time now, they'll all cook the same way, same time. Like this. Alright. Now I'm just going to saute all that together. Like that. It just takes a few minutes to saute that. And then let's see, while we're waiting, we have to do a bunch of things. Okay, wait for a second. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. It's starting to get really golden brown. It's starting to get real soft. So we're going to go to the next step here in a minute. So everything stays in this pan, and we do everything in one pan. What I'm doing now is getting almost done. Alright, now next step. I'm going to do the next step. Let's see what the recipe says, even though I know my recipes are not that great. Okay, now let's see. We have the butter, and that's chopped up. Okay, we got the medium mushrooms. Those are all done. These are all supposed to be in a skillet, but it's okay if it's in a saucepan. I do it anyway. And it says here, take and you stir in the water and broth. Okay, so we take the 2 cups of water, like this, and then we take this here. This is the broth mix. I'll get that in a minute, but this is a, I use vegetable broth base. Okay? Okay, now we're just going to add about 2 tablespoons, roughly, and we mix it into the water. Put it into the water. Not working very well, is it? It works really good when I get it in there. because that's getting done. You'll need at least 2 tablespoons of this stuff. I'm almost out. I hope I have more. There we go. That's what's going to make it darker. Yeah. And then 1 more scoop, because I only put a half a scoop in last time. Alright. So get it in there. Yeah, scoop it out. There we go. Should be enough. It's starting to turn nice and brown. There you go. Yep. Okay. And you pour this directly into this. Right here. Anything else extra? There you go. It goes in there. Now we stir that out. Oh, it doesn't look that great, does it? But it changes color here in a minute. Okay. I'm going to get that all warmed up and all mixed in. And like that. Mixing it in. Now, okay, let's put this aside. Okay, over here, let me get this. No, this over here too. We'll take care of that later. And then over here it says, after we do that, we put it in the skillet or in a saucepan. And stir it and heat. Then take 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in warm water, which technically I'll show you how I do this. Mix together and add to the skillet or to the medium heat. Okay, and it says here mushroom gravy will be done, and then just add. Well, you can pour over meatloaf, or you can, use the turkey and pour the turkey right directly into it. Okay, so what we do now is we take. And we're going to get this guy. And I'm going to scoop some of this out with this. This is how I do it. And just give me some of this, like that. And then I take my tablespoon. And sometimes I have to do this twice, but sometimes only 1 time might be enough. And then you take and you pre-measure out a tablespoon in here. Like that. Put it back in there. Put my phone here. I'm going to go over here and grab one of these. Right. And then, sorry, not really good at holding the camera and doing it at the same time. And you mix this together. Like this. Like that. I start out with 1 tablespoon first, because sometimes if you're only making very little, you might be okay. And you still keep it boiling. And then we'll get another tablespoon. And it's going to get thicker. You can't watch 2 things at once. So we're just going to go get another tablespoon. Like this. Add it to that. Just this side. I don't need that anymore. And then you mix this up like this. My grandma taught me to do it this way. To make any kind of gravy. Using the cornstarch. Sometimes she always said use flour. But sometimes flour is just not. It clumps up too much. There we go. Just so you know, it's a little clumpy, but that's okay. You take this and pour it back in to here. Like that. Alright, and then rinse it out a little bit. And it's already starting to get thick. Alright, starting to get thick. Thicky. And last time I was using a different gravy, because you can use different ones. I used beef, but I ran out of beef, so this time we're using vegetable gravy, so it's still the same thing. Vegetable works good too. Alright, it's getting nice and thick. Starting to look really good. Mushroom gravy's just about done. I always add the turkey straight in. Like that. Turkey straight in. And then mix that in. Okay. There it is. And it just takes a few more minutes. Don't take that long to cook this. Mushroom gravy is really good. Okay. Now, let's see. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Let me be sure. Look at my list here. Alright, so got that all done, thickened up. Yep. Yeah, looks like I did everything. Let's simmer for a few more minutes. Make sure it gets good and thick. Yeah, it's getting good and thick. Okay, hold on. Now you take your favorite biscuits or whatever you decide you want to use. You can use rice, you can use biscuits. Okay, like this over here. Like that. Let's see here. And then you're gonna take the gravy. Put that over there. This. And then I'm gonna put that over there. So here, closer. Then, okay. And you're gonna scoop this up like this. Nice mushroom gravy. And pour it right over top of that. Now, you can use any bouillon you want to use. If you want to use chicken, you can use chicken. Or you can use vegetable. There you go. And that's the finished product. And you add a fork, and it's ready for that person to eat. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? Well, keep following and subscribing and like the video, and let me know what you think, okay? Let you go. Bye-bye.